Lecture 3. This is de Broglie's hypothesis. This lecture will be based on de Broglie's hypothesis.
When Einstein and Planck, they established that light is a wave. So when you explain light in terms of reflection, interference, polarization, diffraction, you consider light as a wave. But when you try to explain photoelectric effect, Compton effect, then you have to consider light is a particle. And that particle is named as photon. So basically, light, according to your need, you can take it as a particle or you can take it as a wave, depending upon the phenomena you are studying. Now, when this was going on, around 1900 or after 1900, around 1910, 15 like that, de Broglie, listen to me very carefully, he was basically a student of history, a French physicist, but basically he was a student of history, and later on, for this de Broglie hypothesis, he won Nobel Prize in 1929. So basically what he did, that he said that basically why you will stick only with light and photon, a light wave and a photon. He said any particle in this physics, any particle, remember, any particle can behave, though if it is in motion, it can behave as a particle, as well as if it moves, it will behave as a wave. And that wave, the wave or the wavelength of that wave is given by the formula lambda, the wavelength, is equal to h, the Planck's constant, divided by p, the momentum. So if you carefully observe this formula, which is a very simple formula, if you carefully observe this formula, you will find that this lambda is wavelength. So when we talk about wavelength, we talk about wavelength for a wave. And Planck momentum, when we talk about momentum, we talk about momentum for a body or a particle. So momentum is basically mass into velocity, m into v. So momentum talks about, when you talk about momentum, it tells about something about a body or a particle. When you talk about wavelength, you are actually talking about something about wave. So he has derived a very simple formula saying that yes, a particle, electron, proton, photon, anything. A particle is a particle, and if it moves, it will behave. Just a simple idea. But this idea was not accepted. Why? It was no experiment. But later on, Davison and Germer proved it experimentally. This Davison-Germer experiment proof is not the NS syllabus. This is just for your knowledge that basically this experiment was proved by this group of scientists. Now we move to the next velocity of light, lambda minus wavelength. If you substitute the value of nu here, you get p is equal to h by lambda. Or if you just if you rearrange this, you get lambda is equal to h by p, the formula given by de Broglie. For your exam, this part is not so important, this derivation. For your exam, de Broglie's hypothesis, this statement and this formula is very, very, very important. There, 2 নম্বরে দেয়, you state de Broglie's hypothesis. তখন তোমাকে এটা দিতে হবে, you have to write down this statement as well as you have to give this formula and explain the terms. We move to the next slide. Now you have an animation in front of your screen. Now see, the top part, basically it's a sinusoidal wave or a simple wave. Again, you have another type of sinusoidal wave. Both have different frequency, angular frequency. Omega is different. The wave vector is also different. If you carefully see that the blue line is a simpler wave, sine or cosine wave, and green is also a similar kind of wave, but the frequency or time period is different. So now, if the blue wave and the green wave, if they combine, the two waves, they combine, superpose. এই দুজনে combine করার পরে, I am getting such kind of waves. If they add, see superposition, wave blue, wave green. If you add up, you get this kind of, when these two waves combine, you get this kind of wave. So this wave is moving with some velocity. Okay, now you move to the last part. Now if you please carefully observe this wave with the red color is basically the same wave is represented here with the black line here. It represents the same. Can you tell me why I am repeating this? I'm repeating this because I want to represent this wave in black. Moreover, please note this very carefully. If I join the outer line, মানে এই যে বাউন্ডারি গুলো এই ওয়েভটার এনভেলপ বা বাউন্ডারি গুলোকে যদি আমি জয়েন করি, I get this red line. আবার বলছি, this red is the combination of blue and green. This red is same this black. এই রেডটাই এইটা ব্ল্যাকটা, কিন্তু এখানে কেন দিলাম? I am putting this because I want to show you that if I join the boundaries of this wave and I get such kind of the boundaries join and they give this red curve, and this red curve is another wave. Okay, so basically the velocity of this wave, how will you determine the velocity of this wave? So if you just find out the dots, please very carefully, the blue dots basically represent the velocity of this wave. The green dot here representing the velocity of this one. The black one is representing the velocity of the resultant wave, the black dot. So now the same black dot is representing the velocity of the same wave. এই ওয়েভটাই আমি আবার এঁকেছি এখানে, কিন্তু তার সাথে যেটা রেখেছি এই গ্রাফটার বাউন্ডারি গুলোকে জয়েন করে একটা আমি কার্ভ এঁকেছি। এই বাউন্ডারি গুলোকে জয়েন করে আকার এই কার্ভটাকে বলা হয় ওয়েভ প্যাকেট। সো from here group velocity is the velocity of a wave packet. What is a wave packet? Wave packet is basically the joining or the envelope of a wave. What is a wave? Or what is the phase velocity? Phase velocity is simply a velocity of this wave. And how do you get this wave? This wave is simply a combination of one or two or three waves, like shown here, blue and green waves. So basically you have two velocities, phase velocity and group velocity. The group velocity is the velocity of the particle. I repeat, group velocity is the velocity of the particle. So if you are given two velocity, one velocity from the wave which is called the phase velocity, and other velocity from the wave packet which is called the group velocity. From the group velocity, the value of the group velocity you can demand or you can say that this is the particle velocity. Okay, this we will prove, but this is just a statement. We move to the next slide. Okay, the definition of group velocity and phase velocity is given here. It is also there in the notes, but the formula for phase velocity, if you are, please take your pen and paper now, because now your calculation will start. Very simple calculation, but calculation is going to start. You have this definition, whatever I told you now, you have this definition here. The phase velocity is basically the velocity of the wave, and the group velocity is the velocity of the wave packet. Now this group velocity, phase velocity is denoted as V niche P, and group velocity is denoted as V with niche G suffix. Now if you know the formula, basically phase velocity is equal to omega, angular frequency, and K is called the wave vector, or sometimes called the wave number, omega by K. In omega by K, there is another formula, phase velocity, Vp, is equal to energy by momentum. Sir, you are saying omega by K. How you are getting energy by momentum? Please look into this calculation. We know that E is equal to h nu. H is Planck's constant, E is energy, nu is frequency. Keep on here, upper and niche, numerator and denominator, you purposely multiply by 2 pi. So, as Subha sir has already taught you, h by 2 pi is called h cut. And 2 pi nu, you read it from your class 11, 2 pi nu is called the normal frequency, 2 pi nu is called the angular frequency. তাহলে ওমেগার জায়গায় আমি কি লিখতে পারি? E divided by h cut. তাহলে ওমেগার জায়গায় এখানে বসাও পেন পেন্সিল নিয়ে E by h cut. এবার আসছি k, এটা de Broglie formula, p is equal to h by lambda. So if you multiply 2 pi numerator and denominator, then h by 2 pi is h cut, and 2 pi by lambda কে বলা হয় wave number or wave vector. এই তার মানে what is k? K is p by h cut. সেটাও এখানে বসাও, বসালে দেখবে you will cancel h cut and you will get energy by momentum. The same thing here, but the group velocity formula is d omega by dk, because it is a part of the wave. D omega by dk. Similarly, phase velocity omega by k or energy by momentum, and group velocity vg d omega by dk, or you can write d by dp. Please write down both the formulas for both the velocities. You may need it later on. Now we move to the next slide. Now, I already said that if you want to calculate, or if you want to say what is particle's velocity, so you have two velocities, one from the group velocity, one from the phase velocity. And I told you already that which one will you take it for your particle velocity? Group velocity is taken as particle velocity. Group velocity of wave is always taken as a particle velocity, not the phase velocity. This is very, very important, and we are going to prove that. And this is a very important question in terms of WBUT or Macau. They prove that group velocity is nothing as same as particle velocity. And this is the proof that I'm going to explain now. But before I explain, I wrote down this formula which I have just now explained to you. Vg is d omega by dk, and another formula of group velocity is d by d. So basically, I will prove in both the cases. First one, if a particle moves, this formula, because this formula is for relativistic particle. What do you mean by relativistic particle? It means when a body moves close to the velocity of light. And this is the formula connecting energy and momentum. This in my last class. এখানে কি করছো? Do the derivative with respect to momentum. Energy ka derivative করো with respect to p, momentum. So you get 2e d dp, 2p c square, m0 rest mass constant and velocity of light constant. The derivative is 0, so we don't get this. If you write down d dp, 2 কেটে গেল, এই e টাকে নিচে নেমে আসো, p c square by e. Now for momentum, you can write mass into velocity, mv c square by e is equal to mc square, that you already told you that mass energy contained within a matter. mc square কেটে যাবে, you have the v. What is v? The velocity of the particle, because in momentum I wrote mass into velocity of the particle. Now what is d dp? We already said that d dp is nothing but group velocity. So d dp is group velocity, and d dp also suggests v, which is called the velocity of the particle. Particle means from class 9 or 11 physics, when the particle is not moving with very high velocity. That time the energy and momentum is connected by this formula. E is equal to p square by 2m. You know this formula. P জায়গায় যদি তুমি mass into velocity বসাও, you get kinetic energy. You know this formula. Now if you do the derivative of energy with respect to momentum, same thing like this, what I have done here. কি পাবে? d dp করলে কি পাবে? 2p by 2m dp. dp টা এদিকে আসলো, এখানে 2 কেটে গেল, so you get p by m. এবার I know that d dp কিছুই নয়, group velocity, লিখলাম vg, সেটা d dp, আর d dp কত পেলাম? I get p by m. What is p? Momentum. সেটা কি বলতে পারি? Mass into velocity, velocity of a particle which is moving. mm কেটে গেল, so vg is nothing but v. V is called the particle velocity. So I can prove whatever I said, that in a way you have two velocity. One is the particle velocity, phase velocity, other is the group velocity. কিন্তু phase velocity will not give you the value of particle velocity. শুধু group velocity দেবে the value of the particle velocity. সেটার proof is given by this derivation. De Broglie's hypothesis for a bigger body like ball, bus, train, tram, you can apply, but just give the value of the mass of the ball 1 kg, which is very, very high compared to electron proton. You get such kind of wavelength. This wavelength is very, very small, and it cannot be detected by an instrument. So we avoid de Broglie's hypothesis to calculate momentum and wavelength from a bigger bodies. Vg means group velocity is equal to Vp phase velocity minus lambda wavelength dVp by d lambda, change of phase velocity with respect to wavelength. How do you do this? Very, very easy. What is the formula for phase velocity? I told you to write down, and please take your paper. It's very easy derivation. Vp is omega by k. And what is Vg? d omega by dk. Okay? এবার এই জায়গায় ওমেগার জায়গায় আমি এখানে কি লিখব? k into vp লিখলাম। এই ওমেগার জায়গাটাতে আমি k into vp লিখলাম। Now vp is phase velocity, k is wave number. Both are not constant. Please note, they are not constant value, they are variable. সেই জন্য এই যে ডেরিভেটিভটা করছি ddk, এটা u আর v both side ডেরিভেটিভ হবে। একজন কনস্ট্যান্ট, একজন ডেরিভেটিভ, প্লাস আরেকজন কনস্ট্যান্ট, আরেকজন ডেরিভেটিভ। The rule is called uv product rule. তো ডেরিভেটিভ করলাম, একবার k কে ডেরিভেটিভ করলাম, dk by dk vp কনস্ট্যান্ট, প্লাস এবার vp কে ডেরিভেটিভ করছি k কনস্ট্যান্ট, k dp by dk। এবার কি করলাম একটু খেয়াল করে দেখো, what is your formula? You have to prove dvp by d lambda। কিন্তু তুমি এখানে কি পাচ্ছ? dvp by dk। সেজন্য আমি কি করলাম, according to this formula I change as dvp by d lambda by dk, কারণ I have the proof in this way। dvp by dk পেয়েছি, dvp by d lambda টাকে dvp by dk আমি dvp by d lambda into d lambda by dk করলাম, and I get this। Next, I already know wave number or wave vector is equal to 2 pi by lambda। আমি কি করলাম, আমি এখান থেকে এই যে d lambda by dk এখান থেকে ক্যালকুলেট করব। তার মানে আমি dk by d lambda করব, মানে k আর lambda রেসপেক্টে ডেরিভেটিভ করব। করলে কি হবে, dk is equal to minus 2 pi, এটা lambda নিচে আছে সেজন্য ডেরিভেটিভ করলে minus 2 pi by lambda square d lambda। এটাকে যদি if you rearrange this, you get d lambda by dk as minus উল্টে যাবে minus lambda square by 2 pi। So d lambda by dk is এবার এখানে কি করলাম, এই যে ল্যামডার জায়গায়, এই ল্যামডার জায়গায় আমি 2 pi by k বসিয়েছি। এই ল্যামডাটার জায়গায় এখানে ল্যামডা স্কয়ার আছে, তাহলে 2 pi by k বসালে কত হবে, 4 pi square by k square। এখানে পাই পাই কেটে যাবে, এখানে এটা দাঁড়াবে। আবার বলছি, এটা ডেরিভেটিভ করার পরে এই ল্যামডাটার জায়গায় আমি বসাবো lambda is equal to 2 pi by k, এখানে বসাবো। বসালে আমি এটা পাবো minus 4 pi square by k square into 1 by 2 pi। পাই পাই কেটে যাবে, I have d lambda by dk as minus 2 pi by k square। এই d lambda by dk তুমি এখানে বসিয়ে দাও, এই d lambda by dk এর ভ্যালুতে বসিয়ে দাও তুমি, you get this formula। That is your proof। Okay, so I move to the next question. These are basically numeric. There is a proof that the product of phase velocity and group velocity is equal to constant। Product মানে গুণফল, phase velocity and group velocity is equal to constant proof করো। This constant is basically c square। This constant is basically c square. What is c? Velocity of light। So velocity of light is constant। So if I say velocity of light square, which is also a constant, so basically WBUT এই কোশ্চেনটাকে দুটো ফর্মে দেয়, either they say proof Vp into Vg is equal to c square, বা উল্টো করে বলতে পারে show that product of phase velocity and group velocity is equal to constant। বরং বললো না যে equal to c square, because c square is constant, because c is constant। How will you do that? আবার from the definition, Vp is equal to omega by k, Our Vp is equal to E by P. We have discussed this many times. I told you to write down in your paper because you need this formula many times. Now we know that E is equal to mc square and momentum is mass into velocity of the particle. Nm gets cancelled, so I have Vp is equal to c square by velocity of particle. Now what is velocity of particle? Just now we proved that velocity of particle is nothing but group velocity, Vg. So এই velocity of particle এর জায়গায় আমি Vg লিখলাম আর সেই Vg টাকে পাঠিয়ে দিলাম বাদিকে, তাহলে আমি কি পাবো? Vp into Vg is equal to c square. এইগুলো কি? এগুলো কি করে আসলো E by AP সেগুলো একবার দেখিয়েছি, আবার দেখানো আছে। How you are getting this EMC square and all this. E by P, how you are getting this. So I repeat once again, velocity of particle is basically group velocity. In place of velocity of particle, if you substitute group velocity, then this group velocity multiplied by Vp, এটা যদি এখানে নিয়ে পাঠিয়ে দাও বাদিকে, তাহলে Vp into Vg is equal to c square. Energy given by a potential, the formula is E into V. And সেইটা খরচা করে, using that, the energy of the electron is getting converted to kinetic energy half mv square. এটাকে ইকুয়েট করলে এখানে v টাকে বার করো, it is 2 ev by m. এবার এখানে যদি তুমি খেয়াল করো, তুমি এগুলোকে যদি একটু খেয়াল করো, এবার যদি lambda is equal to h by p, lambda is equal to h by p এর জায়গায় mass into velocity বসাও, সেইটাকে তুমি এখানে বসাও m 2 ev by m. m টাকে যদি স্কয়ার রুটের ভেতরে আনো, you get lambda is equal to h by root over 2 m ev. What is m? The mass of the electron. What is e? The charge of an electron. What is h? Planck's constant. এই ভ্যালুগুলো বসাও, you substitute these values, you get this formula. So for this numerical, you use this formula to calculate. And what is 1 Armstrong? It is 10 raised to minus 10 meter.
We come to the end of lecture 3. In lecture 4, that is the last lecture, will be based on Heisenberg's uncertainty principle. Thank you for your attention.